Pisces, how you doing? So I did say that I would do you a tarot card reading, and I am going to. But I'm just going to make a few notes because I did also hear solid as my cock. So it might be someone's cock, I really don't know. Okay, but it's hearing solid. So because of that also being stoned, okay, there could have something to do around like someone that smokes weed or cannabis or something like that, or getting high. Something's getting higher and higher and higher, or bigger and bigger, bigger and bigger. So whatever it is that's getting bigger, it could be your ego, it could be someone's knob, I really don't know. But I'm definitely kind of picking up the fact that, like, it could, I mean, hopefully it's this channel, but it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and better and better and better. So it might be where you're like getting better at everything. Why am I drawing hair on the end of there? Solid is getting higher, bigger, and better at what I'm doing. So if you're practicing something or a thing or a Stephen King, so it might have something around writing. You might be writing a book, okay? Writing a book, or something around book and paper and pen, or something like that. Blankety blank checkbook and pen. You can pretty much write your own check, okay? Or someone from Czechoslovakia or Czech Republic, okay? Or Amsterdam. But check yourself before you wreck yourself. Some of you might be rapping or making music and you're getting better at your art. You're getting better at all of that. But it's saying that whatever it is that's coming, okay, whatever it is that's coming, a lot. So it's like all the time, just what is going on in your energy? So if you don't like phallic stuff, then you're going to have to go somewhere else, because I'm picking up on someone's love life here, where someone comes a lot or kumquat. But like I just keep coming and coming and coming, or like orgasms or orgasm, or the name Gaz or Gary, but orgasms. Okay. What is this? Hold on a minute. Where are we going? So they're saying, look at my plums. I don't know if you're showing someone their balls, okay, or tackle or whatever, or fishing tackle. So it feels like that you're fishing someone, okay, or catfishing, hopefully not. But like, there's another knot here, another Pisces, a 3. But whatever it is, it feels like it's phallic, okay, and I'm fishing. Catching, someone's got a big old fish. Unless you're eating fish and chips, okay, but like someone could have a good old big bit of skate up in here, and someone's watching someone's phallic parts here, looking at them, sending them maybe, I don't know. But whatever it is this person could also be circumcised, okay, because there's nothing on the end there. So like circumcised. Something's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and I seem to be getting better at what I'm doing. Some of you may be, what is that? Does someone have one tit bigger than the other? I really don't know. One is bigger than the other one. You might have 2. I really don't know. 2. But something's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. That could be, hopefully it's Steve's channel or your channel, or something that you're doing is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. If this is to do with this stuff here, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So it can only get so big. So is that James and the giant peach? So the name James. Okay, James, or the giant peach. Or someone's got a really nice peach and it seems to be getting, well, I wouldn't say it's getting any bigger, so it's getting something. Okay, so I'm hearing, okay, at least I'm getting something, okay. Sorry, I will get on with your tarot. This is normally done like where you don't have to, because you can't see it properly. But at least I'm getting some thing. Could be dealing with a novelist or a Steve. I always say it as a Stephen King. Could be a Leo or maybe / Aquarius. Okay, Aqua. It's also my birthday tomorrow, Pisces. Hey. So I thought I would do you one. Do you one? Do you want one? Do you want one? One what? Do you want one? Don't know. It's a question. Someone's asking it. Do you want one or do you want two? What do you want? You might be taking a choice of something. Okay, do you want one or do you want two? Do you want one birthday or 2 birthdays, or do you want one treat? Anyway, so something is getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, okay, or stronger and stronger and stronger. Could be a connection maybe that you've got with someone. Could be some sort of like phallic interaction that you've got going on. Pick up like a question mark, so that would be maybe an X that marks the spot, or it's someone that is very mysterious. Mysterious girl, I want to make close to you. I want to make close. I'm hearing move closer. Move closer. So move closer, so it feels like that we're really making love. So it feels like some sort of like spiritual kundalini experience that you may be having with someone at a distance that you would have to go across the world for. But it's saying stop, right? This is like stop, look, listen, maybe someone from Amsterdam. Okay. Really? But someone from Amsterdam, because I'm picking up like a car sign where this would be, or a star sign, I don't know. Like this bit would be red here, red. It's like stop. Or I'm going to have to put a stop to something here. Whatever it is, there's a border that's kind of getting in your way. Something that you have to get over. You have to cross over here, from here, to get there. So it might be requiring traveling. Like you have to travel. Okay. But you have to travel to get to the other side of it. To be able to see this person or maybe be with them. I don't know why that isn't doing that anymore. I think we're just about to leave this now at the moment. But yeah, there is something here about needing to cross over this to get to this side here. Okay. So anyway, I said I would not do that anymore for a moment because I've already done your scribing stuff. But something's getting bigger, solid, maybe smoking. So it could be someone's habit. Okay. And all of the phallic stuff that was there, and then needing to cross over and do something. You could have a big connection with the other side. Okay, like I connect with energy from the other side, right? Channeling deceased loved ones or whatnot. So let's see, Pisces, what they got coming up? 9 of Cups, maybe looking at my weight, okay? Needing to diet maybe, because this is always my energy of like, I'm like blocked or I've like indulging and stuff like that, okay? It's also feeling emotionally unsatisfied, but also satisfied at the same time. Let's see, Pisces, what they got coming up? Blocking, just blocking. There's a big Scorpio Piscean energy here, both power 4 Scorpio Pisces on my own. Maybe holding weight, could be trying to lose weight. It's hard to get through to this person. But majority of people on tarot, they could well just be dealing with X's, and you're blocking X's out here. That's kind of the sign that we were picking up where, let's see, Simon, here the name Simon, Pisces. Oh, the King and the Queen of Cups and the 8 of Wands. You could really be getting to know someone New here. Newcastle, New Guinea. I'm also hearing Edinburgh, or the name Ed. Head. Well, this is very good energy. Let's get one more card and then we'll see what's kind of coming out for you. Pisces. The Sun. Wow. Something's getting very, like you're either with this person already or you're talking to this person. King and the Queen of Cups. A lot of communicating. Things are getting bigger. They're growing. Whatever it is, there seems to be a lot of communicating. Things growing. So like, you know, depends on what you is that you want to grow. Some of you, it's something about, I'm actually thinking about growing something, like planting it and growing weed or something. I don't know. But whatever it is that I'm focused on the most is getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, right? If it's a connection, it's kind of getting stronger and stronger and stronger. The more that we communicate and talk with one another, like my heart grows fond of someone, or fonder, or fondling, maybe, I don't know. Jane Fonda. Let's see. What is the Nine of Cups here for? Nine of Cups. Speaking honestly. Oh, shit, there you go. So there's the phallic interaction with someone. Being blatantly honest. Saying, what do you want? What, you know, what are you interested in? But this is also a very sexual, charismatic energy that always kind of turns it around and brings it back to sex. Okay, so there's some kind of like interaction that you may have there with someone. Now, this could also be a woman that has this with two men. Okay, it's possible. What is the Wheel of Fortune? Is the Seven of Cups. Yeah, there's a lot of metaphysical desire, especially if this is with a new person. Page of Cups. Okay, I'm kind of metaphysically connected to like desirable sexual energy, like a Kundalini type sort of awakening of like thinking about you and all that sort of stuff here. What is the Four of Pentacles? Four of Pentacles. It's like I'm waiting for someone. I don't pick it up as a blocking energy, just of like someone that may have Scorpio in their chart. I'm distancing myself, waiting for someone else. Someone may have a couple of options and they're like, one is more sexual and one is more like, because this could be someone that's doing this inside of a commitment and a marriage. Okay, like if you're married to someone and you feel like they or you have connections outside of an actual relationship, that is real possible there. What is the King of Cups? Judgment, retrograde energy, another woman. Holy shit. Well, there's a lot of asking, a lot of questions, and there's also, are you seeing another woman? But this is from a guy. Like this bloke is saying, are you seeing another woman? There could be some sort of same-sex interaction stuff kind of going up here also. But there's a lot of questions that are being answered, like, are you seeing someone? Are you not seeing someone? Because like two men and two women. So some sort of slugfest energy going up in here. What's the Queen of Cups? It can be one person. See? I'm hiding. I'm not speaking, not talking. Someone has children also. This is the mother. This is the father. So you could be talking to someone where you're single, but you or they or both of you have like karmic exes where children, like the, you know, we have to now and again communicate because of the kids. But that's it. That's the only interaction we have is because we have children together, or they do, and that's the connection that they have to their past, being the mother and the father that are separated and they live elsewhere. But the sun and the moon can also be, I'm connecting with someone where it's daytime where they are and it's nighttime where I am. Okay. So like on the different parts of the world. So connecting, making connections, following my calling, working on that. Okay. What is the Eight of Wands? Wow, a lot of sexual energy here. A lot of talking. Someone that also has a lot of children. There's very flirtatious energy here. I just don't know if someone's just flirting or actually... Because this person's flirting, but this person here is trying not to pay any attention to it. What is the Sun? Family arguments. This person's coming in quick like mustard. They're at a distance. Another Hangman or a Pisces. There seems to be quite a bit of competition here, Pisces. I really can't pick it up because you've got like 2 men, 2 or 3 women all up in here. If it is the same one, then there's just a lot of interaction with their family, something going on of argument-wise. Morecambe or Wise. Morecambe and Wise. Someone that's like a comedy, like is very funny. But this is someone at a distance. But arguing with someone at a distance. But it's family. It's like my ex-husband. I keep arguing with my ex over the children. Right here. There's a lot of sexual, charismatic energy on the name Carrie or Calissa or Melissa. But Carissa. There's a lot of sexual energy here, Pisces. Let's see what's going on with me fish with Pisces. Any messages for them? New soulmate for a lot of you. There's a new person in your life or about to be. Help in the form of a friend. Some of you might be asking about advice from friends about what to do. Okay, I'm not really sure what to do about this circumstance, but asking for their advice. Trying to block out this connection. I believe that's someone else. Like someone's cutting back on the choices. They're cutting back on the energies of maybe metaphysical connections that they've got, and they're kind of cutting back on them, trying to block one out maybe, or someone is, and there's the 4, right? 4 of Pentacles, distancing myself from my past, blocking it out, moving on, and now because I've met someone new or about to, because I've finally blocked out the ex and moved on with my life. Okay. Pisces. Yes, I do love you, but we just do not seem to get on. We're not on the right page. Or Elaine. But, yeah. Some of you may be really, like, trying to get on with your ex or something like that. Or they may be. I do love you, but we just don't get on anymore. We don't click, we don't vibe. I've met someone else and kind of going down that avenue. Instead of the old, I'm kind of going more towards the new energy there. Okay, now I don't know if that relates to you or not, Pisces, but to be quite honest with you, I'm getting a little bit fed up at the moment with doing readings. I'm kind of like tarot readings. I'm really enjoying at the moment doing the stuff on the iPad but it's mainly on the iPad, but I've got it kind of set up differently now, where I can kind of go to page to page to page to page, and then we can also do like deceased loved ones because I can kind of scrub it out, and I do things where like the dead kind of come through and all of that kind of stuff, so I can channel a lot more like recent and energies and stuff coming up a lot more clearer than what I can when I'm looking at these bloody cards, because at the moment they're just really confusing me. So I will do tarot card readings now and again, but as my calling is really pushing me towards doing the remote viewing and all of that sort of stuff, I would much rather just stick to that avenue at the moment. But if you're enjoying my tarot, you can always reach out for a personal one. My link is provided below. There's access to Discord, my email, or my personal Facebook page. I prefer it via Messenger because I need to try and keep a track of everybody that's wanting them. So prefer Messenger on Facebook if you do have it. But there are other methods below if you want to reach out. If you want to really help me out, make sure you smash that like button and get this readings out there as far as you can. Please check out your remote viewing. You'll probably find a lot of messages in there from deceased loved ones and so on and so forth, and seem to have blown a lot of people's minds just lately by what they've been telling me that's been coming true. Or I think we had the tire and the wheel, okay, where it may have prevented someone from having an accident, and someone fell off the wagon, and addictions and so on and so forth. So have a look if you are new. You may also want to join my button below. There's a join button, very cheap. There's two options. One that is just to say thanks, and here's a coffee or a drink on me, Steve. Okay, or the other one is where you get 150 teaching videos about awakenings, loads and loads of stuff, man. The actual truth about twin flames, soulmates, Kundalini awakenings, numerology, how to use numerology in tarot cards, how to read tarot cards, how to predict things, blah, 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 so on and so forth, and all that sort of thing, right? So it's all over there, and you get that for a very small price. So thanks very much, guys. Really do appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.